So I'm in my bedroom this week. We are getting ready to leave tomorrow for a live retreat. I want to talk to you about horse medicine. It's all going to tie in. My friends come here to help me with the retreat. And I'm not going to be talking about the retreat, but this is what I'm tying in. We're going to Sedona to work with horses at this metaphysical retreat center that does intuitive work with horses. So I'm so excited. And, but I'm in my bedroom because she's in my office. Anyway, uh, I want to talk to you today about horse medicine. And when we say horse medicine, it's like spirit medicine. Animals carry medicine, and each animal, whether the smallest little ant all the way to the big elephant or the big whale, they carry medicine. And in shamanism, we work with animal medicine, and it helps us be closer to the earth, closer to Gaia, closer to God, closer to it. And when we work with these different types of medicines, it helps awaken what's already in us. And some of us have more, you may have more gorilla medicine, you may have more panther medicine, you may have more bird medicine, you may have all different kinds of turtle medicine. Everybody's got different medicine. And the first thing we do when I teach people to journey, the shamanic journey, is we look for a power animal, an animal that's going to support you with your relationship to your personal power, your essence, your confidence, that part of you in there. But today I want to talk about horse medicine because we're getting ready to go and play and learn and be with the horses. Now, horses are a symbol of freedom. They're a symbol of freedom, which is interesting because they're probably one of the more, they're domesticated. There are not a lot of wild horses left. Recently, we went a couple months ago, we went down the river, the Salt River horses. Check them out, look them up online here in Arizona, and they're wild horses, and they're all over this. There's about 400 or 500 of them in the Salt River, and we got to see them when we were tubing. It was so cool. They looked different. They're Mustangs, so they just had a different look than domesticated horses. Different energy, different look. But horses typically they symbolize freedom. And I've never ridden a horse really fast. And in fact, I got thrown from a horse when I was really young and got hit up against a tree. It was a whole thing. I was in fifth grade, and I'm scared of horses. I'm scared of getting on them. I'm not scared of being around them. I'm scared of getting on them. So I'm starting horseback riding lessons in a couple of weeks because I am literally in Cave Creek, Arizona. It is horse country. There are horses everywhere. There are horses walking down my street. Seriously. So I was like, it's time to like heal that fear. Anyway, so horse medicine is a symbol of freedom, and it's also the way the shaman travels. The shaman travels between the worlds. This is what the shaman does. I am a shamanic practitioner. I am not a shaman. I always want to make that very, very clear. Um, Being a shaman is a huge honor, and it takes years, and it's a lineage of practice, and you're working within the lineage. It's not like waking up and taking a couple classes and you're a shaman. No. It's a really big deal, but I do use the shamanic principles and the shamanic practices. And so the shamans, they, to get between the worlds, they use horses. And in my own journeys, I use a horse. It's a white-winged horse, and she takes me between the worlds. And what does that mean by between the worlds? It means we have the 3D world, the world that you and I every day, table, chair, we got a pillow here, we got the bed here, we got, our interactions, we go to work. And then there is the spirit world, and there is a lot going on in the spirit world. And when you're able to go between the worlds, it opens up so much. It opens up your psychic ability. It opens up your ability to see things. It opens up your ability to connect with different medicines. You'll be able to see things in the trees. You'll be able to see spirits in the mountains. You'll be able, like, it's a massive, massive awakener and a connector. So what they do is the horse helps the shaman or the person journeying, like me. I'm not a shaman, but I journey all the time. And mine is a white-winged horse, and she helps me go through the world, and she helps me get there safely. They're incredibly, incredibly powerful. Horses, just like the dog, they chose people. So the dog chose us. The dog was like, I want to be a companion to humans. And that's what I want to do. And this is how the relationship with dogs happened is because the dog literally did choose people. It chose people, it followed people around, it wanted to be with people, and then hence the dog became domesticated. Now, I don't know what the history is of the horse and how that happened, but this was like horses and people, and that relationship had been going on for hundreds, if not thousands of, probably thousands of years of the horse human relationship. I mean, the horse got people to where they needed to go. The horse got people. The horse went into battle with people, drove people, took people places, became people's companion, helped people herd their livestock. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And the horse has definitely been a friend of the human. Now, it doesn't mean that always people treat their horses well. No, but around here, I see so many people are like madly, madly in love with their horse and find the sanctity of the horse. Now, if horse is your medicine, like if you're one of those people that you're like, oh, I love horses, like I just love horses, I feel connected to horses. Here's a question for you. What is the horse teaching you? What does that medicine show you? And if you have an animal that shows up repeatedly, like you're like, I always see red-tailed hawks, or I always see woodpeckers, I always see XYZ, ask yourself, what is that animal teaching me? Even if you see a picture of something over, like if you see a wolf, right? Like if you see, I always see wolf symbolism everywhere, or I always see eagle symbolism everywhere, or whatever it is, ask yourself, though usually when that happens, that animal is communicating with you, that animal is showing up for a reason, and they are teachers. And there's different clans, like I'm pretty sure I'm part of a snake clan. I'm almost positive on some past life somewhere, because I, even though snakes kind of scare me and they're like a little slithery, I feel so connected to them. Like I feel like they heal me. I feel their energy. And my zip code 85331 has the most rattlesnakes in the entire country. So I feel in here in Arizona this snake medicine, and it's, oh my God, it's so healing. Like it's so healing. So if you have an animal that continues to show up, you don't even have to know how to journey. You don't even have to know how to meditate. There's so many ways to meditate, by the way. All you got to do is ask yourself, get quiet. What is that meant? What is this animal here to teach me? And if you have an animal that shows up again and again in a dream, or even if it shows up just one time in a dream, what does that animal represent to me? And what is that animal teaching me? And that's the thing with dreams. If something comes up, all you got to do is go, what does that represent to me? What does that person represent to me? What does that animal represent to me? And you'll usually be able to dig deeper and be able to get to the meaning of the dream. So look around today and moving forward. Even if you haven't noticed, start playing with it. Start seeing what animals start showing up again and again and again in your field. And most likely they're part of your totem. They're part of your spirit animal, and they're there guiding you and giving you messages. And it's up to us to take a minute and slow down and ask and connect. It's super fun. And it's super fun when you begin to see the world through that lens of like playfulness and playing. And even if there are plants that you feel particularly connected to, like a rosemary or an oak tree or gardenias, whatever, it's like the plant too has medicine. It has absolutely has medicine. It doesn't have to be ayahuasca type plant medicine. There's all the medicines, like all the plants have medicine. So if there's like certain trees in your yard and you feel particularly drawn to one tree, go sit with it for a minute and ask, what are you here to teach me? It's really cool. It's really cool. And as the world is going through what it's going through in the decade of the 2000s, as the world is going through what it's going through, we're going through a massive upheaval. We're in a spiritual war. It's happening. The awakening, the re-reversal of Mother Earth is happening. It's happening, and it's not going to slow down. And this is part of the reason all this chaos is here. But when we connect to the earth and we connect to nature and we connect to the spirit and the land, even if you're in a city, you can do it. You can do it. So I lived in San Francisco for 22 years and I still felt connected to land. You can make it work. You make it work. Because there's land all around us. The earth, we live on the earth. She is right here. You can't go anywhere and not see a bird or a bug. You can't. So feel into it. Feel into it. connect, and it will uh, bring you so much joy and medicine and connection as we're going through this re-reversal and awakening here on planet Earth. All right, I will share with you how it goes at our Sedona retreat where we're going to be playing with horses. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Have an amazing week. Oh, my name is Beth Osmer. See you in the next video.